What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are here with Emmeline Beyruti. What's up, Emmy?
Hey.
She is a professional bakist.
Yep.
Maggie has nothing on Emmy, okay? Maggie, we all know, let us down at the end.
Oh.
She was great, and then she failed.
We love her though.
Okay, we used to love her, but we don't anymore, and that's okay because now we have Emmy. Today we are baking focaccia bread.
Focaccia bread.
Focaccia bread. If you don't know what focaccia bread is, it's bread. I have honestly never seen focaccia bread, and I have no idea what it is, but we're gonna jump into it, okay? We're gonna get started. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our blendy boy here. Why is it so heavy?
Honestly, I don't know. But it hurts.
I'm sure that sounds great with the mic on the table. Oh yeah. All right, so we've got our KitchenAid blender here. This thing is great for kneading dough. It's great for mixing things.
Honestly, I did. Oh.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Okay, we need olive oil. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So a tablespoon's the biggest one.
Biggest one.
Pro tip: if you don't have a tablespoon, 3 teaspoons make a tablespoon. And since we have the olive oil open, you're gonna go ahead and coat it. No, way more.
Did I what?
Yeah.
Wash my hands? I did wash my hands. Coated.
Coated with olive oil.
That's a lot of olive oil.
I know, but it makes it taste really yummy, and your bread needs it. We need a teaspoon and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt.
So, guys, a fun fact that you may not know about baking or about measurements in general, 3 teaspoons actually make up a tablespoon.
Yes.
So if you ever don't have a tablespoon, you can just grab 3 teaspoons, and that'll really do the trick for you, okay?
That's so good. I didn't even know that. Definitely need a lot more. Feels like we're at Olive Garden. Making Olive Garden bread. We're gonna do this. We're gonna improv.
Do I stop?
Just maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Could you probably guess, since you're really good at baking, essentially you're teaching me, could you guess what would go next into the dough?
The flour. You want to grab the flour next, so we're going to grab our baking soda, our yeast. We want to grab our yeast. Now, the one thing you want to make sure about yeast is that you put it in warm water. If you do too cold or too hot, the yeast will die, and then it's not going to be able to rise. All right, so make sure you get that warm water going.
Did you read the packet?
It says that right on the back. Right on the back.
I was like, how did you know that?
All right.
And yeast, fun fact, is a living organism. So whenever you eat bread, just remember, you're eating.
You're murdering plants.
Oh, yeah.
You guys see how like conjoined?
So you can actually start to smell it. Can we get the smell cam going? You smell the yeast?
Yeah, so if you look at the bottom right of your screen, click the options. It's right under captions. You'll be able to turn on smell cam. So make sure you hit that button and you'll get going.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay, so what I like to do is kind of just give it a little swirl. That way everything can combine. Just at low speed. There we go. You're doing great. Okay, let's be done at that speed. You know what? Why don't we give it a little whisk?
A little whisk.
That
All right,
way
so now we're going to do a little whisk.
The yeast. Oh my gosh. The yeast can combine.
So it's not really combining.
Yeah, it's doing great. Okay, stop. So now what you have to do is finish the dough. So now we need 3.5 cups. I hope that is 3.5
We have
cups.
3.5 cups of all-purpose flour here. This will be enough. Come on. Come on.
Okay, so one thing
Cups
about
are really big. I'm nervous now.
Is, you want a pro tip for measuring? You don't want to do this. I hope no one who like really knows how to make bread watches this and they're like, you idiots, this is not how you do it.
I feel like I'm doing a good job.
You are doing a great job. Nathan, where have you like worked? Like,
so I actually worked at Bon Appetit for a couple of years until their scandal recently. I did leave with all of them. If you don't know about it, look it up. A couple of years, me and Claire on Gourmet Foods. What is it called? Do you know that one? You see it?
No.
You gotta look it up. It's fun. So I'm not sure what kind
You're
of.
good there. Because you're. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be. You're good there. So measurement cups actually like don't. Like, they go up a little bit higher. Wait, we're not done.
Wait, what?
It's 3.5.
Measuring What? Measuring cups go higher than?
Yeah, measuring cups go higher. So like I have these measuring cups that actually have the actual ounce of measurement. It's just like this much more. So that's why you want to do that instead of just scraping it off.
I feel
just a baker tip I've learned over my years.
I feel lied
We still need half a cup. See what you think is a half.
Makes me nervous. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna make sure to go a little bit lower. You may know this, you may not, but the measuring cups are actually a little bit bigger than what you think they are. So there you go.
Yeah, we're gonna whip it up now.
Whip it up!
Putting up the speed now. And now you're gonna go to high. It's gonna get a little rowdy in here.
We're gonna go to high?
Yeah, we're going high.
The table's moving, people. I'm terrified. Ah!
For a whole minute. We need a timer. Looks so good. It smells good. Do you smell it? Smell cam.
Make sure you have your smell cam on, bottom right corner. I think I can see it on there. You guys
good.
Can you see how much it's shaking?
Wait, this is a really cool tip. Okay, ready?
Okay, yep, okay.
This is how gluten is formed, because what they do is gluten is what you're like mixing into the air, like when you're kneading it.
So if you're gluten-free, you can actually use this same recipe, but just don't turn it on max level. You turn it down one notch. Mm-hmm. That's how gluten-free cereals and breads and things are actually made. Did you ever like lick the brownie batter as a kid?
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Knowing you, I think you will. Yep. I hate the noises, the mouth noises. So you take some flour and you just dust it around. Or you dust it on you. Water out. It's sticky. You see how sticky it is?
Yeah, so what you want to do at this part is you want to wet your hands so that the dough doesn't stick to your hand as much.
No. Pro tip though, you can dust your hands with the flour and it won't do this.
Pro tip on top of that, if you wet your hands and then stick your hands in flour, it will not work. Your hands will just get very gunky.
You just pour it in here. So our bread's gonna be a little bit smaller than our pan. I told you to put your hands in the flour.
I put my hands in the flour. I soaked my hands in flour.
Maybe we need a different pan. You just stick it in here, and we just spread it out. This bread might be a little bit smaller. So now you're gonna poke holes in it.
2 fingers?
Just the 2 fingers. Yep. Wow, good job. Okay,
oh,
great.
Man.
So now we need like a damp, one of those.
Towel?
Yeah, I don't know the word for it.
Now we're gonna get a damp towel. We are going to let this rest.
For
60 minutes. My hands touch a lot of the food.
In the process?
Well, we had to poke holes in it, so.
You take a damp cloth, and then what you want to do is do this. And
did you put that on the bread?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, so now we're gonna let our dough rest for how long?
60 minutes.
60 minutes. Okay, we'll be back in 60 minutes. All right, so we let our dough rise. Dough? Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I doubted myself on that.
It was very small when we first put
yes,
it in. I was a little scared.
It was really small. So here we go. I'm gonna check it. Oh my god!
It's a real bread.
What?
I was truly so scared.
Okay, that actually went way better than I was expecting it to. She was like, it'll rise in the thing. And I was like, okay. But it looks beautiful. Okay, so here is our focaccia pre-bake. I forgot the word. It looks great. I'm super excited. Is it going in here right now?
Yeah, it goes in for 30 minutes at 375 degrees.
We will see you back here in 30 minutes.
I made a scary face.
We're ready. Oh, it looks so good. Look at it.
It really does smell good. Look at the holes.
You see the holes? That's my holes. I poked them with my finger.
Okay, so the bread test is you want to take the edge of the bread, like you basically want to take it.
You're making me nervous.
On the back, and you want to tap it.
Look at that. Guys, I made focaccia bread. I moved my fingers.
It really smells so good.
Emmy, thank you for your help.
You're
did
welcome.
it.
Look at it.
Look at that.
It's actually so good.
All right, here we go. First try. Cheers.
Wow. I've never even done this before. Honestly. That's really good.
You can really taste the aromatics of the rosemary.
I feel uncomfortable. This is really good.
It's so good.
It's really good.
Okay, come here.
You gotta try it. Wait, no, you gotta put the butter on it. Hold on.
It's so good. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I did, and I know I will for the rest of the night as I'm eating all of this bread. But we had a lot of fun making the bread, guys. So thank you so much. Remember to subscribe. I will be back again next week with another video, so make sure you look out. I love you guys, and I will see you next week.